What's up, children of the sun? This is your spiritual advisor, Montre Bible. And which camera? I'm on this camera. It's like, which camera am I having? If this doesn't show up or cuts off, please let me know because YouTube has been acting funny, which is why I haven't been going live very recently. But I'll be doing the tarot for this week. And actually, I've already done it. So I want to share those cards with you as well. I'll put them over here. I've already pre shuffled. This week is very important. If you guys are here, just hit me a like, give me a like so I can know. But this week is very important because we have a new moon coming up, and the new moon will be in Sagittarius all week long. The Saturn is squaring the sun, so a lot of things are happening. One, when Saturn squares the sun is in Sagittarius, and Saturn currently is in Pisces. It'd be hard to feel optimistic. Sometimes you may not believe in yourself this week. Just know it's just a transit because there you may have goals and things that you want to do or you want to move really fast, and it just feels like you don't have the vitality to do it. That's that Saturn square the sun, and so if you feel very tired, just take things very slow this week and focus on the new moon. The new moon is just keeping your mood up, keep your emotions and do an emotional check on yourself because as we approach the new moon on the 19th, then you want to manifest or focus on what you want to manifest for the next 30 days. And so it should be something that's kind of related to Sagittarian things, your belief system, your goals, what you want to do. Personally, I'm going to be focusing more on my career life than other people. Sometimes as a Pisces myself, my tendency to focus on other people and their issues and ignore myself is one of my problems. So I'm letting go of that, letting go, just waiting on people. And so, I mean, that's kind of the good example on, how you should live your life is to make sure that your focus is appropriate. Okay. The cards I pulled is the Three of Wands, the Six of Cups, and the Judgment card. So the Three of Wands here, where's my camera? The Three of Wands is telling us to that in the previous past, you may have been waiting on things, waiting on people to come into your life. The Six of Cups talks about this is not a very good idea. The Six of Cups is reversed, saying that when you wait on other people because you maybe someone you've known before or you're waiting on something to happen that's going to make you fulfilled or feel happy, you're not going to get it. You're going to just be sitting there waiting. So the Judgment card is the advice and it's in the reverse. So when the judgment is in reverse, it's time to make a second judgment or change on something that you thought was right. You thought you were right, and you were saying, "Okay, this is what I want to do. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that." But guess what? Um, everything. If you've been doing something a certain way and it hasn't been working, then you need to change up how you're doing things. Okay, you need to change up what you believe. You need to change up. Ooh, my face is looking all sweaty. Sorry, y'all. I had the heat on, and I have this turtleneck on too. So if if you have some sabotaging beliefs, then let that go on what you think people are going to do, what you think is going to happen. Even as a reader, I don't know exactly everything that's going to happen. I just get the energy that comes to me. So you just need to change things up. Thank you for everybody who's joining me on this live. Just go ahead and hit that like button for me if you're here. But that is the main energy that's happening this week. We're going to have Mars enter Capricorn, Moon going into Sagittarius, and Sun squaring Saturn all week long. And then we have the new moon, which is on the 19th. We start the week out just kind of running, but remember to conserve your energy because a Saturn square the sun is no joke. Now, as the sun goes into Capricorn on the 21st, we have a new change happening here. So it's the winter solstice, and that's another big, I guess, switch of energy as we go into the darkest night. Okay, as we go into the darkest night of the year, and then the sun returns, we need to start thinking about how do we want to see the entire year? A new moon is great for the next 30 days, but that's solstice. That's pushing you into the next year. So that's very important to look at. So your rituals or your intentions don't stop on the new moon on the 19th. I would say keep it going into the solstice as you are still releasing things and what you want, and try to picture your 2026. Speaking of which, I have 2026 readings that I'm going to be releasing. They will be for sale for $20.26. Just, if you want to support the channel, I will be giving you guys a heads up on that when it's ready. I'm just kind of working on the bells and whistles on how to get this out and start advertising. But I'll send you a numerology report, your personal numerology report, and also the reading for your sign for the 2026. And I'm already done with the readings, but it is pretty intense. It's going to be a pretty intense year from a lot of people. So hopefully y'all get something out of that, get some value out of that, and plus you can support the channel. All right. I also got the High Priestess, and the High Priestess is reversed. So a lot of things are going to be revealed to you. It's too much light. A lot of things are going to be revealed to you during this next week, spiritually, or where you are spiritually and what you need to do spiritually to be successful. All right. I want to pull a zodiac sign for everyone's, not a zodiac sign. What am I talking about? I want to pull a tarot card for everyone's zodiac sign. And my intention here is, what do you need to release? Okay. And then you can focus on what you want to manifest. But I just want to focus on maybe the things that you need to release in your life. Okay. So we're going to pull a card for Aries and Aries rising for this week. Aries, you get the Four of Pentacles. And on the bottom of the deck, the Ace of Cups reverse. Aries, the Four of Pentacles speaks about security. Okay. So there may be some insecurity that you may have regarding relationships or old relationships. I will be sure before you move into this new season that you have released that, or maybe you're just giving too much into your connections. All right. Let's move on to Taurus and Taurus rising. Let me shuffle real quick. Taurus and Taurus rising. Taurus and Taurus rising. Taurus, got the Queen of Swords. What do you need to release? I feel like Taurus with you, there's a energy of you are blocking things in your life. You're blocking your blessings, possibly because you are getting impatient with something, or you're getting impatient with other people. You're tired of waiting on things that have not manifested yet. So the Queen of Swords in the reverse, it's like you're not receiving the information that you need. So I think what is sabotaging you is that you're blocking yourself. You're blocking the energy from coming in. So what needs to change in your life so you stop blocking energy? And it could be just taking advice from other people. All right, let's move on to Gemini and Gemini rising. Also, the Queen of Swords could be someone else too, someone else's energy that could be in your way. It's just a very blocked energy, blocked interface. Let's move on to, what I say, Gemini and Gemini rising. Hey, what's going on? Can you hear me fine? Is my audio okay? Gemini and Gemini rising, your card for this week, you have the Judgment card. All right, so you are making new moves. Something is being reborn in your life. What do you need to let go of? You need to let go of judging people. I'm kind of sensing that. All right, great, awesome. I wasn't sure. Because you have the Judgment card and Gemini, and it's saying, what do you need to release? And then on the bottom, you have this Knight of Pentacles. He's got this, he looks like he's kind of judging somebody. And it could be that you have someone in your life, could be a Taurus, another or Earth sign, that you've been judging and maybe not giving them their fair shake or their fair chance. So Gemini, be careful about with you. Maybe you made a judgment on somebody that maybe not be appropriate because maybe they're not doing the things you want them to do. Just saying. Let's move on to Cancer. What does Cancer need to let go of? What are we releasing? The new moon. As we get to the new moon, we're going to release things. And on the new moon, we are manifesting. We're trying to say, what do we want? And then on the solstice, we are telling the universe what we want for 2026. Cancer. You've got the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is really good energy, but it's saying, what do you need to release? This is a thinking energy. You need to take leadership. You need to take more leadership and stop sacrificing yourself for other people. There's also, you need to let people know what you're thinking. You need to communicate more. Okay. Because it's saying Ace of Swords, communicate. What do I need to release? Uh, Communication, not communicating. The Five of Swords is on the bottom too. And it's saying this is more of someone who's always like falling on the sword for others. And it's kind of your energy. So communicate when, rather than sacrificing yourself or losing a battle, you need to communicate more. I feel like, you're going to get more energy in those areas, more air energy. All right. Communicate. That's it for you, Cancer. Let's move on to Leo. Leo rising. What is your card for the week? Leo and Leo rising. Leo and Leo rising. Got the High Priestess. She's in the reverse. Leo, I don't think you're trusting your intuition enough. The High Priestess in the reverse is like the universe is trying to give you some spiritual downloads about some things. And the Ace of Pentacles. Spiritual downloads in regards to probably your finances or something that you lost or your misuse of money. So be focused on that. Don't spend a lot of money, I would say. But there's some type of energy in regards to maybe finances or a past opportunity. So, and you need to trust your intuition. And that might be a difficult thing because that's something in your gut that you have to do. It's not saying I don't have all the facts, but it's saying something in my gut tells me I need to do this thing. Then you do it. Let's move on to Virgo and Virgo rising. Virgo and Virgo rising. Virgo, you got your own energy, the Hermit. And it's, the question was, what do I need to release? I think sometimes, Virgo, you are thinking too much. You're thinking too much about the past, too. On the bottom, you have the Six of Cups. Thinking too much about the past can get you stuck in the past and you're not moving forward. So can't do anything about what's already been done. This also could be like maybe you have an ex and you're thinking about them too much. Like, what are they doing? Why aren't we together? Virgo, it's time out for that. It's time out for overthinking things. Sometimes you just need, like I said, what I was just telling the Leos, go by faith. Okay. And that might be that final lesson, especially with all these eclipses that we've had in Pisces, is trusting your heart to do the right thing and not having all the facts. Same energy as Leo, but as we move forward, as we move forward, sometimes the energy spills into the next sign. But Virgo, you're being a Virgo just basically. And it's saying you need to kind of let go of trying to have all the information. Because the hermit, that's what he does. He's old. He's just sitting old thinking. All right. Let's move on to Libra. What does Libra need to release? Libra and Libra rising. Libra and Libra rising. The Two of Swords. What? All right, Libra, I'm going to mess with you on this one. The Two of Swords is about making a decision about two things that you do like. This person's sitting there by the water. Is it by the water? Yep. Thinking, contemplating. This card is telling me, Libra, that you need to make a decision about a certain situation that is emotionally affecting you. Got the little cat right there. And this is someone just sitting in the night, contemplating, just thinking, I can do this, I can do that. And of course, they always say that Libras are not very good at making decisions. You need to make a decision on something very soon, very soon. The sun is the talks about, it's on the reverse. And I said this week you're not going to have a lot of vitality because of the square with Saturn, and the new moon is basically when the moon and the sun are in the connection and we can't see the moon. Um, so during this new moon, you're going to release having indecision, and you're going to make a decision on something that you want for not only the next week, but as we move into the solstice season. What do you want for 2026? Okay, so very good reading for you. And I mean, sometimes it seems like it's just kind of like dark sometimes because it is you in the dark, you're in the night and trying to like figure out something. And it's a very emotional thing. This person's sitting by a weeping willow, something that affects you emotionally. Let's move on to Scorpio and Scorpio rising. Whoops, there's a jumper. Gotta read it. Scorpio, you're just ending things overall. The Ten of Swords, and ooh, this is a dramatic ending. A dramatic ending, something that needed to be let go. Scorpio, it's saying release it, let it go, let go of the drama. But let's see here, and then you get the Five of Swords. It's on the bottom of the deck, and the Five of Swords for you, Scorpio, is saying that you're letting something go, and it's a major sacrifice for you. It's a major sacrifice to let the thing go. But when you sacrifice something, the universe will bless you with something else. So it's like making room mentally for something because it's been bothering your mind. Put it out of your mind now and get ready because something special is about to happen, but you got to let it go. All right, let's move on to Sagittarius. This new moon is going to be in your sign. So Sagittarius is having a new beginning, like how they even see themselves in the world. Oop. What is Sagittarius releasing and letting go of, or should release and let go of? What is Sagittarius should let go of? What should they release? Patiently waiting, the Hangman. All right, Sagittarius, you got the Hangman, and this person is um, volunteering to hang upside down. The story behind this card, and you're releasing this moment. I feel like you've been very patient, waiting for something, and that wait period for you is about to come to an end. And I think it's like I've been patiently waiting for something to happen to feel like the universe is on my side, and it's going to happen. It's going to happen in regards to your career or something long term. Maybe Sagittarius, you've been waiting for promotion. Maybe you've been waiting to try to get your career up and off the ground. Um, just thank the universe that it's happening and say, I thank you because I've been waiting for something to happen. It's going to happen for you. So because this new moon is happening in Sagittarius, you've been waiting on something to happen. It's about to pop off, like for real. Just encourage and allow that flow of energy to come into your life by doing some type of gratitude on the 19th. That will really help you, like a gratitude ritual. All right, let's move on. Well, I didn't even put that back in. Put it right there. Let's move on to Capricorn and Capricorn rising. Capricorn and Capricorn rising. Capricorn and Capricorn rising. What is Capricorn? What should Capricorn release during this new moon? The Six of Pentacles reverse. Capricorn, you might be doing too much for somebody financially. Something must be out of balance, or the balance of give and take is not right. Okay, Six of Pentacles. It's in the reverse. So somebody in your life, or maybe you are doing too much. Capricorn, release the energy of being used. Okay. The Seven of Swords is also on the reverse. You're going to come to a realization of something that you were not aware of. Somebody maybe keeping a secret from you, or you've been hiding things from people. Someone's been hiding something from you. You're going to start realizing that the places where you're being taken advantage of, basically. And you're going to start releasing being taken advantage of for the sake of being taken advantage of. You know what I mean? It's just, I mean, you can love people and do things for them, but at some point you got to like, okay, I'm gonna stop. Let's move into Aquarius and Aquarius rising. Aquarius has Pluto in their sign, so you know they're totally changing their game up. Aquarius and Aquarius rising. What does Aquarius need to release? Ooh, cards are jumping for you. What does Aquarius need to release? The Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. You've been working on something for a long time. Something that maybe it's a career. It could be a connection with someone that you've known for a long time. It could be something you've been working on a long time that you can let go of. If it's a career thing that's not working, let it go. Uh, it could be you have the King of Wands. The King of Wands on the bottom of the deck. All right, so you may have known a very long time, Aquarius, many years. It could be a long-term relationship or just someone you've known for a long time. The King of Wands, sorry, that's King of Wands on the bottom is someone who's just abusing their power, someone who's afraid to step up, not giving you what you want. Time to let that go. Let that whole connection go. If it's been how many years, if they haven't figured it out by now, they're gonna figure it out. I'm getting that song. If you don't know me by now, you will never, never, never know me. So the Ten of Pentacles, as you wrap this year up, do a self audit, and if there's somebody in your life, possibly a fire sign, because it's the King of Wands. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. If they ain't been acting right, it's time to let it go. It's no time to be like, all right, I'm gonna give you another year. I'm gonna give you another week. Nah, we're at the end of this little period right now. So let that go. Move on to something else. Um, yeah, that's what I see for you. Pisces, Pisces rising. What does Pisces need to release? Pisces be like, I've been releasing everybody already. What is Pisces releasing, or what should Pisces release during this new moon? Okay, Pisces, Three of Pentacles, something in regard your work life. Let's see what else we see. And the King of Swords is on the bottom of the deck. All right, so there is an energy of leadership that's not being had. You may need to, there could be someone in your work life that might be leaving, or you might be taking a more leadership role, like you have at work. Three of Pentacles is working with other people, working on a team. The King of Swords is on the bottom of the deck. This is a leader. So maybe you're not taking leadership on a team, but you will be, or you need to, or you just been a part of the team and you haven't been having the leadership role of doing things. So what I see for you is you taking a more of lead as we move into this next phase of energy, especially at work or just working with other people. Volunteer to take the lead. Sometimes as a Pisces, you may take a step back and be like, I'll just let other people do it. No, I think the way this energy is flowing, especially with Saturn being in Pisces, Saturn's trying to like, hey, Pisces, you need to do a little bit more than letting things happen. Start like, speaking up and taking more leadership. All right. So to recap, if you came in late, all right. So you've got Aries. It could be you got the Four of Pentacles, letting go of some type of insecurity around relationships. Taurus, the Queen of Swords, reverse, letting go of any things in your life that you could be blocking yourself with. Gemini, Judgment, you could be making judgments about someone in your life. You need to let that go of making judgments about them, give them a chance. Um, Cancer, you've got the Ace of Swords. Once again, taking leadership in a situation, communicating more in regards to people that you may be having issues with. Let me go with this. Leo got the High Priestess. Trust your intuition in regards to any situation. There's more to your life than you realize, especially with your money. And the universe can guide you with your opportunity these, but you have to listen and get a little deeper spiritually. Virgo, you're go of worrying and overthinking. It's making you just sit still, not doing anything. Libra, you're gonna make a decision this week. You need to make a decision this week with the Two of Swords there. Scorpio, letting go of the drama. Just end something. End it. Don't talk about it. Don't discuss it. Don't even think about it. Let it go. Move on to the next thing because you got the Ten of Swords. Sagittarius, you've got the Hangman. You are you've been patiently waiting. Something is you're about to get vindicated. You're about to get vindicated. That's what I'm seeing. That's something that you've been waiting for, maybe in regards to your career, is changed tremendously. This period of nothing happening, especially this week, you may feel like nothing's happening right now because we got the Sun square Saturn. That's that Saturn Pisces that's been kind of forcing you to do a little bit more. Don't get discouraged because when Saturn leaves Pisces and goes into Aries, which is another fire sign, you're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel a big difference in your life. Just want to just put the heads up out. Capricorn, let go of giving too much. Aquarius, something that you've been invested in, maybe a person that you've been invested in, possibly a fire sign. For many years, you're letting go of that. And Pisces, Three of Pentacles, your work life, something in regards to your leadership role in your work life or collaborating with people, taking more leadership in those areas. All right, those are your readings. Remember, I will be doing the 2026 readings and I will be selling those for $20.26. If you want to support the channel, I will start posting about that real soon. Just working, like I said, on the bugs, trying to make sure I can email all this out and let you guys know how to get your order. I'll be doing a numerology report, a personal numerology report, plus a video on your sign for the entire year. It's taking me like almost a month to do this. So hopefully you guys appreciate it. And those will, and also I'll be offering you guys a personal discount reading. That's like $20 and 26 cents or 20, is it $26? I can't remember. I have to look back, but I'll be offering a discounted price for a personal reading. If you want that, it'll be all in that whole package. So you can get a lot. You can get a lot real quick for this promo that I'm doing for the holidays. And I'm going to do the promo all the way through January. If you don't want to buy it, you can wait. You can wait until February, and I'll post all the videos. But I'll provide those yearly readings as early as it'll probably be this month because I gotta. Once I'm done, I'm gonna start creating the ads for it, and that's pretty much it. I see you guys are here. Thanks for joining me. And I will talk to you guys later. Have a great week and make your reality happen. Because if you don't do it, then who will? Bye.